I'm Carrie Taylor. My husband Gordon and I started our step-family journey in 1986. We brought 5 children to the marriage. We have 9 grandchildren to date and are raising my oldest biological granddaughter, who has been with us since birth. Since 1988, we've been working with step-families and speaking nationally. Gordon is a licensed marriage and family therapist in the state of California. I'm a certified communication skills trainer and executive coach.
Our goal is to provide educational insights and encouragement for those of you whose lives have been touched by divorce and/or remarriage.
Few challenges in life are more difficult than bringing the pieces of 2 broken families together. With past hurts, high hopes, pre-existing relationships, different backgrounds, it can make it very tough to do.
You may be in a step-family system and not even know it.
You may be remarried with children already. You may be single with children and your ex-spouse is remarried. You may be a grandparent with adult children who have been divorced and/or remarried. Or you may have a family member that's in that situation.
If so, you are in a step-family system, and what you are about to see is for you.
Stages of Step-Family War overviews and brings together all the dynamics of step-family living.
Well, what are these stages of step-family war that we've come up with? The first one is world peace, followed by a diplomatic breakdown. And then we go into full-blown battle engagement, hopefully followed by an infrastructure rebuilding, long, slow, steady process, so we can land in the post-war era. World peace, safety and healing for my children and me.
I thought I found my white knight, and he was just going to come in and take over.
We were going to climb in the plane, and we were just going to take off.
So I love you, I love my kids. We're all going to love each other, right?
I really believed in the blended family, but nothing ever really blends.
As the new stepmother, I thought, wow, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to make everybody happy and heal everybody's wounds, and what a joke that was.
When I was 10, my parents got divorced, and my whole world was turned upside down.
Their lives have been shattered by our decisions.
Well, I turned to my friends, and I ditched a lot of school and managed to make it through high school, but turned to using drugs and drinking, just trying to numb the pain out.
The number one cause for divorce and remarriage is the children, or more accurately stated, our inability to deal with them.
Even in a nuclear family, they have problems. You know, they have problems, and it's firecrackers and cherry bombs and M80s going off. In a blended family, it's, you know, smart bombs and bunker busters and cruise missiles going off.
It's like working on an automobile engine, only it's running. It's hot.
What do we do when we're in pain? Well, the tendency is to deny it, skirt around it, jump over it, under it, around it, spiritualize it, anything but head into it. And yet, heading into the pain is the fastest way through it.
The Bioforce Meets the Weakest Link addresses the complexities of relationship development in the step-family. We address 3 bondings that take place: biological, legal, and emotional. Starting with the biological intact family with 1 child, if a divorce takes place, 1 biological parent is geographically relocated. When a remarriage takes place, new relationships begin developing and a new family is forming. When 2 biological families divorce and a remarriage takes place with a mine and a yours child, the bonding looks like this. The intensity increases when they add an ours child. They may even pick up a theirs child along the way. If one ex remarries, another family is forming and more relationships developing. If the other ex also remarries, the intensity escalates. This represents each parent bringing only 1 child each. Here's the difference with a biological intact family with 1, 2, 3, or even 4 children, a solid closed system. Contrasted with an open step system, the step family's reality. Parenting is tough in any situation. Learning the principles of step discipline can smooth relationship development and enhance couple satisfaction.
Because Karen and her son were so pretty hot-headed in many ways and tend to argue a little bit, I saw kind of my job was to be like a mediator and step in between them.
But it caused so much conflict, I felt like a referee. I felt like I needed a striped shirt and a whistle.
I've had couples that will not even talk to each other that are divorced, and all messages are delivered through the child. It puts a child in a very difficult, painful situation.
He or she becomes the messenger. Well, how is your dad doing?
What kind of car is he driving? What kind of house are they living in? Who's he dating?
And this example is where they're emotionally not divorced. Legally, yes. Emotionally, no.
You know, your homework was supposed to be done, no TV, you have a game tomorrow, so off it goes, and you know, no fun this weekend.
See, I told you were gonna get it. No, that's a no-no for the step-parent.
My son was having a minor problem, and I asked Craig to discipline him.
It backfired. Definitely a violation of Blended Family 101.
This is one reason why we call the step-parent the lightning rod. Any change that takes place, you're going to get hit with the accusation or the lightning bolt. Well, if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't happen, or you wouldn't be doing this.
Which brings up a principle that the better relationship they have with their counterpart, bio parent, the better relationship they'll have with you as a step-parent.
If that you want to get along with your spouse, find something right that your stepchild is doing.
One of the highest compliments we've been paid, and it's come from our adult children, in one form or another, they've come to us and said, "You are our relational model." After all we have drugged them through, to be able to hear that from them has been one of the most exciting things, and to us, the task of remarriage.